さあ皆さんこんばんは。バルキリーエリシオン&ハーベステラ TGS2022 スペシャル生放送。
VALKYRIE ELYSIUM HARVESTELLA TGS2022 special program. Thank you very much. So first half is the VALKYRIE ELYSIUM part. My name is Imadachi. I will be the moderator. Now, this program is being conducted from the booth of the TGS2020 venue, and our staff members are giving us hands now that the guests and visitors have been gone. So now, with me, there are several people. VALKYRIE ELYSIUM producer and director. Oh, sorry. So there is a video. Oh, sorry. I skipped one page. Sorry. I made a mistake. Sorry. Then I skipped my line. Sorry, everyone. So in this live program, we are introducing PlayStation 5 and PS4 versions of VALKYRIE ELYSIUM to come out on September 29th, and the lifestyle simulation RPG HARVESTELLA to come out on November 4th. So while implementing the infection and prevention measures, we are conducting this program. So let's start with the VALKYRIE ELYSIUM part. Start with the video.
世界はこんなになっちゃったけど、探しているものがあってね。
新たなるヴァルキリーよ、この世界は今ラグナロクの渦中にある。全てが滅びに瀕しているのだ。
魂よ、あるべき場所へ帰るがいい。
俺の祖国も守るべき人ももはや存在しない。死んでなお守れというのか。
私は栄誉など欲しません。この世にはもう私が欲するものなど、私は償いたいだけなのです。
私はクリストフェル。代々この土地で民と領土を守ってきた。この魂、最後の最後まで民のために捧げよう。
どうか私の願いをお聞き届けください。私の名は大化。かつてこの国で守りの賢者を務めていました。不浄なる魂の獣よ、オーディン様の命により貴様を浄化する。財布、
それが司法。形状からして真相ぐんぐにいるでしょうか。
その身に刻め。真偽リベルバレスティ。ここは一つ試させてもらおう。
バルキリー、お前たちと争うつもりはないよ。
お前にはまだ話していなかったな。元アース神族2級神、我が旧敵フェンディルのことを。
私はただ世界の存続を望むだけだ。
いやー素晴らしい。
That's
ということで
wonderful.
見ていただきました。こ
Now,
ちらですね。
as you saw,
改めましてバルキリーエリション&ハーベステラの
This is that was
TGS2022 スペシャル生放送です。
Valkyrie
さあここから
Elysium
さ
and
っき一回見
Harvestella
た
live
MC が続きますよ。
broadcast.
さあまずは前半はバルキリーエリションのパートからいきたいと思います。
So, first part is
こちらの方々に
Valkyrie
お越しいただいております。
With
バルキリーエ
me,
リション
I
プロ
have
デューサー
these
兼ディレ
people.
クターの近藤隆
Producer
さん
and director
で
of
す。
Valkyrie Elysium, Mr.
バ
Kondo.
ルキリーエリシオンのプロデューサー兼ディレクターの近藤です。本
I
日はよろ
am
しくお願いし
Kondo,
ます。
よろしくお願いし
producer and
ます。
director
なぜか
for
ね、2度目の空
Valkyrie
気感がありますけど
Elysium.
ね、不思議ですね、これ
So,
ね。
I said the line earlier, but
さあさあ、そしてもう一方でございます。
So one more person
こちらはです
who is
ね、
with
こちらも素晴らしい方でございます。バルキリーエリションで
A wonderful
イーゴン
guest.
というキャラクターボイスを担当され
in
ております。
Valkyrie
声優の稲田哲さ
Elysium,
んでご
this
ざいます。
person played the voice of Egon, Mr. Inada, the voice actor. Hi, I am Inada. I played the role of Egon. So people say that I have good voice, just voice. No, that's not true. You have nice personality. So Mr. Inada, did you have a chance to take a look around at TGS? Yes, before this I took a look around at the venue. And I was excited looking at the venue. And Inada-san, your voice articulation is wonderful. It's because our guests are gone, but this is TGS booth and the ceiling is so high, so you don't have to speak loudly. But my voice gets up to the size of the venue. So and also there's a acrylic panel in between, so I tend to speak loudly. Then I don't need earphones.
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。盛り上げていた
So
だきたい
thank
と思い
you
ま
for
す。
being
さあ
with
と
me
いうことで
today.
ございましてですね、
So now-
バルキリーエリションのパートはこのメンバーでお届けしたいと思います。
So
さあ番
this
組を
is
進めていくんですが、
the
近藤さん、
members for the
バルキリーエリション
Valkyrie
まず
Elysium
はこちら
part.
どんなゲーム発売間
Firstly,
近ですか
Mr.
らね。
Kondo,
もうね
what
はい
kind
はい
of
皆さん
game
ちょっ
is
とお伝え
it,
してほしいと
Valkyrie
思います。
Elysium?
はい、ではとりあえずスライドをまずお願いいたします。
はい。
So could you put up
バ
the
ルキリーエリシオン
slide?
はですね、北欧神話をモチーフに独自の世界観で人間の死と神々の存在が描かれるバルキリーシリーズの最
Latest
新作なん
title
です
of
ね。
Valkyrie series that depicts the death of humanity and the existence of gods from its own world viewpoint, modeled on Scandinavian myth. And as a console game, the title is the first in 14 years. And as the first action RPG of its series, it has evolved into three-dimensional battle with a sense of speed. Yes, earlier looking at the promotional video, it was so speedy.
初代は僕もやらせてもらったんですけども、やっぱ
And I
コン
played
ボみたいの
the
が
initial
結
title,
構重要だ
and
ったり、
I
そこが面白さだったりしたんです
how
けど、今回
important
もやっ
the
ぱそこら辺も
combinations are.
今回コンボをつなぐ
And
ことで
combinations are
コンボ
important,
ゲージ
right?
が上がり
Yes.
それで
Combinations are connected and combo gauge is
コン
increased.
ボをつなげばつなぐほど必殺技が
The
使える
more
っていうシステム
combo
は
you
バルキリープロファイルの
connect more special moves you can
稲田さん、ちょっと
you
勝
can
手
do.
なこのなんつうか、
So
見
Mr. Inada,
た目で言うんですか、アクションゲームはどう
so
なんで
this
しょう。
is an action game, but what is your impression? Actually, I'm actually an RPG person, so I'm not so good at operating a character. So this is the title. There's a sense of speed, but I want to enjoy it, so I'm going to take on this challenge as an Egon. Yes. So the character Egon, it has an air of an heavy weight, right? Yes. Egon is the first comrade to join. He is a power type. So whether it is speed or power, there are many characters with different characteristics. Hopefully we can introduce some characters. Now, what about the story? Valkyrie has a story with depth and seriousness, and it handles people's life and death. But what is the story like? So let's take a look at the slide. Firstly, the story is set in a world facing the crisis of total destruction due to Ragnarok, the fate of demise. Okay, so it's about to be destructed. Yes. Odin, the principal god, has created Valkyrie as the disciple or savior, and Valkyrie is the main character of the story. And the story, and also Valkyrie and engineers who serve Valkyrie, they are at the center of the story. And in this story, as you saw, Inada-san is playing the role of Egon. Egon is one of the Enhurians. Egon has such a weight in his atmosphere or existence. So let's dig deeper. Let's take a look at the slide. First, Egon, when he was alive as a human, he was the head of a royal horse guards of a nation called Beelze. Yes, when he was alive as a human. And he has a strong sense of responsibility and has a clumsy personality. And when he was alive as a human, he failed to honor the pledge he made for this precious person, and he is regretting failing to honor the pledge. And he meets Valkyrie in this game scenario. So how can resolve his past? So Mr. Inada, how did you get to win this, earn this role?
There's no audition or anything. I was just requested to play for Egon. I'm not sure what was the process. Probably based on the character, I think you are a good fit for this character, Egon. I think in this type of cases, I tend to play some trolls or huge, large monsters and bringing some huge weapons. But this time, yes, you were playing the Egon as a character. Yes, it was very motivating for me to play Egon. Yes. I've heard a lot of voice samples, but I think Inada-san is the best for Egon, and I adopted him by name. I wanted to hear that before recording. But Inada-san, I think the character first or story first? What did you hear? And the script, yes, I only saw the lines, but the character's illustration, yes, I also looked at it as well. So I had some character personality in mind. What was your thoughts about this character? Yes. I think rather than animation or anime, it's like I'm playing characters in overseas dramas, overseas movies. So I try to be authentic and in a reserved manner, saying lines in that reserved manner. That's what I paid attention to. So rather than anime or fantasy, it's like human drama. That is the element you try to convey in your performance. Yes, that is what I had in the script. So yes, I tried to shift my performance in that direction. Yes, thank you very much. There are a lot of things we cannot say at the moment, so I like listeners to play the game. But Kondo-san, what's your thoughts? I'm not able to say a lot of things, but there are various characters in the scenario, and he will be leading the discussion. Egon is leading the discussion. And please pay attention to the voice of Inada-san. He's so reassuring and comforting, and I think that's well used in the game. Inada-san, can you have the voice that would fit to the game when you play? Yes, so I think this person, Egon, seems to be in the position of leading a leader or trying to settle the situation. So that is the element I had in mind when playing. Is it easier for you to play Egon? Yes, the natural lines of Egon, and yes, this personality was something I can empathize with. Let me briefly share some episode. In recording, we conduct recording 1 year before the release of the game, but at the time the COVID-19 situation was very harsh. Inada-san came to the studio all by himself. And actually, this is the first day we met with each other.
まあ直接お会いできたの今日初めてなんで、ようやっとお会いできましたねみたいな。
すごいですね。コロナで入学した大学生みたいな。
そうですね。
初めて授業を一緒に受けられるみたいな。
モニター越しには会ってるんだけど、ようやっと会えたねみたいな。
ちょっと感慨深いですね。
いや本当そういう意味では今日呼んでもらえてよかったですね。
なので、リモートで声を聞いて、もうちょっと強めにお願いしますとか、結構なんかね、直接お話できないのがかなり歯がゆくて。
確かに難しいですよね。またね、リモートで音量もしかしたらちゃんと出てるのかもしれませんし、ね、なかなかそこら辺の中でも今回そういう中で作られた作品というところで、これは思い出深いですね。
そういう意味で言うと僕以外とはまだお会いしてないってことですもんね。
そう、一部
you
の
haven't
体
met
制で現場に行っていたので、稲田さんの時に自分が
Actually,
行っ
yes.
てなかった。
I met some others, but at the time of Inada-san's recording, I was not able to meet you. Oh, I tried to few stereotypes, but you already met other voice actors. So, so there are some other voice actors you've met before, and yes, that was a difficult time. But right now at TGS with audience and listeners, yes, we hope we can continue a face-to-face meetings going forward. The way we work will change. Yes, we'd like to line up all the cast, the voice actors line up to have some events, so things like that. That's awesome. Yes, I will wear this T-shirt. This is actually made to order. You can find Egan on my back. So that is made to order. This is fantastic. You can sell these some merchandise items. Yeah, you can wear this T-shirt in a hot day. And hurry. T-shirts. Yes, that's one you can offer as items as well. But at any rate, yes, it's a great fun to listen to such episodes. And Mr. Kondo, talking about characters, we'd like to touch on Dark Black Valkyrie. She looks very similar to Valkyrie, right? Yes. Valkyrie Edition official Twitter tweeted some quiz to identify who is the voice actor for this Dark Valkyrie. And then today we are going to give you the answer for the quiz. Well, what is the percentage of the correct people answered? Yes, there are some who answered right or wrong as well. So there are varying answers. True. And nobody said that Inada-san was the voice actor. Of course not. Well, no joking. So I'm Egan, not Dark Valkyrie. Actually, Inada-san can speak like a Dark Valkyrie. Well, that would broaden up my career. But this time, how are we going to know? We have some video to show the answer. Now, Mr. Kondo, please give the cue. Yes, please go to the video. Now, let me try.
黒いバルキリーの名前はヒルドで演じていたのは私石川由依でした。皆さんお分かりになりましたか？
The Dark Valkyrie.
ですね、ヒルドの
Can you guess it right?
スタンドやそして
This
私
is the
の着ている
Hilda
T シャツも
acrylic
実は
stand,
この
and
ヒルドがいる
this
のです。
T-shirt has Hild on my back. She's so cool.
ここで私からこの配信をご覧になってい
Here
る
I'd
皆
like
様
to
に
give
お
you
知らせ
some
があります。
announcement to the
なんと
audience of this
私
video.
が演じているヒルドを操れる
Hild
ヒルドズ・ベンジェン
can
ス
be
など
played
追加
in
要素の配
Hilda's
信が決定い
Vengeance.
たし
This
ま
is
し
the
た。
additional content
それでは
to be
こちらを
released.
ご覧ください。どうぞ。
Please have a look at this.
Fantastic.
The answer is Miss Yu Ishikawa. Mr. Inada, so you recorded remotely. Are there any conversation with Hilda?
上がりはね、
I'm not
1年前ですから
quite
ね、
sure
なかな
that
かあ
was
れです
one
けども、
year
まあ
ago.
存在は僕も知ってたんで、
なるほどなるほど、
Yes, I
絡むところもある
this character
あるんですね。
Probably,
いや
yes,
そこ
there
ら
was
辺
a
もだからどう
good
いう展開
conversation
になっているか
between
っていうね、出来上
Ethan
がりが
and
楽しみでご
Hilde.
ざいますね。
Yes,
さあ
we
近藤さん、
are looking
こ
forward
れは
to
このヒルド
what
役は
kind
どう
of
いった経緯
discussion
というか、
conversation
どう
you're
いっ
going
た
to
の
have, and
中
what
で
was the
や
process
はり
in
それ
determining
もで
voice
すね
acting for
やっぱりその
Hilde.
聞いてみて。
聞いてみていろいろ調べた
Actually, yes, we've
結
listened
果
to a lot of
石川さんが
voices
適役だろうと
of
思いました。
actors, and we thought that
ね
でも
she
結
is the
構ああ
best
いう声より
person
も割と可愛い
for
声な
Hilde.
ので、なんかああいう声
And
で
she
お
can
願いで
speak
きるかなと
like
思ったら
a prettier,
ますという
cute
ことで
manner,
はい
but yes,
ということで
she
ね、はい
accepted
ハマ
our
り役だと
offer.
思いますけど、
はい
さあそして
Yes, I
ツイッターの
think
クイズキャン
she's
ペ
a
ーン
good fit.
も行われているという
And
こと
also,
で
there's
すね。
a quiz campaign on Twitter as well.
プレゼン当選者は後
True.
日バルキリーエリション
And
公式ア
people
カウ
who
ント
got
に
it right,
ツイッターにダイレクトメールが届くので、
you can receive
皆さん
direct
ね
mail from
石川
Vilfuso
由依さんが答えた方
Twitter.
は楽しみに。
So
ちなみに
people
何が
who answered right,
あれですね、
yes, please look
弊社
forward
の
to it.
方
What,
に
what can
ストア
they
で限
receive?
定で販売
Yes,
してい
there
る
are some
コ
special
レクションパック。
あら、
collection
プレゼン
pack
ト。
that
マジですか？
we
大盤振る舞いですね。
そうですね。
offer.
はい
So we are going to give this
本当ですよ。
ね
the people who
キ
answered
ャスト
right.
は知ってましたからね。
Well, I knew the answer, so
悪
I
いやっちゃ。
should
悪いわ、
answer
それは悪い
the
わ。
quiz.
インサイダーしか
No,
楽し
you're
み
a
から
bad guy. You
できません
don't
ね
have to
さあ
do
でもちゃん
insider
と
trade.
T シャツの方は
At
ね
any
作られ
rate,
てましたね。
You
やっ
made
ぱり専用の
T-shirts
T シ
as
ャツを
well
用意
with
してたんです
Hilde
ね。
on
はい
her back.
アクリルスタンドまで羨ましい。
Yes, made to
そう
order.
ですよこ
And
れ。
she has acrylic
Egon
stand as well. What about Egan's acrylic stand? We haven't made it.
イーゴンかっこよかったですよ。
Egan was so cool. You should have acrylic stand with best
こ
voice.
こからもういろいろ
And you
な
are going
キャラクターの
to make a lot of acrylic stands for various characters. Yes, I would like to work so hard to, yes, we can sell acrylic stand as well. We want every one of the acrylic stand of every character.
応援次第ですよね。
Yes, t-shirt as
近藤
well.
さんがね、
So,
頑張りますって言ってくださった。
Kondo-san said that
痩せ
he's
続ける
going
かもしれませんけ
to
ど、
work very hard.
これから発売に向けてどんどん
胃が痛い日々を。
Yeah, Kono-san may lose his weight, so let's eat a lot of tasty food.
結構グルメなお二人なんですね。
So both of you are gourmets. Yes, we're exchanging information about food, our tasty food or restaurants. So different genres, right? Any different genres of food.
二人の親交のね。
Okay, then two of you can
ようやって一緒にご飯が食べられる。
get to know each other and interact more and enjoy dinner together. So earlier there was a video, but has a broadcast of additional element been decided?
こちらスライドを元に説明させていただきます。
So let me use the slide.
石川さんが演じたヒルドが
So
プレイできる
the Hill's Vengeance, which is a new mode where Hild, played by Ms. Ishikawa, is playable, and Seraphic Gate, familiar to Valkyrie fans, will be deployed as a time attack mode. Also, there will be a super challenging mode for users who like challenges.
これはアクションがね、好きな方はぜひぜひ。
でこちらプレイステーション5、4版は
For PlayStation 4 and 5 versions,
無料のアップデート
we are expecting the release in early November as the free of charge update. Oh, that's wonderful. The content will be added. And as for the Steam version, so the release date is the 12th of November, but it's for the product version's main body. These new elements are already will be ingrained or incorporated. And with the contents incorporated, the product will be released. So it's a free of charge, so I do hope that users or players will enjoy every part of it. Now, it's almost time to finish up for the first part, but let's do the recap. Kondo-san, yes. Firstly, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Steam action RPG, Valkyrie Elysium. Firstly, for PlayStation 4 and 5, the release date is September 29th, and the Steam version release date is November 12th. So for Steam users, I ask you to wait patiently till then. Also, for PlayStation 5 and 4, we are distributing the experience version. So I do encourage you to try the experience version, and also to commemorate the start of experience version. In the special page of Valkyrie Elysium special official site, we are conducting the Valkyrie Forbidden Book release campaign, and the winner of the campaign will win some special prize. What is the prize? So the Valkyrie's world can be understood more deeply by reading this Forbidden Book, then by tweeting. You may win the PlayStation as the prize. It's so generous. No. So there was collector's edition, and what's included in the collector's edition?
ヒルドのキャンペーンの時のプレゼント数もこちらのコレクターズエディションなんですが、中身はちょっとまずスライドをお願いいたします。
Related contents are part of collector's edition. But isn't there a slide? Okay, collector's edition. Valkyrie Edition, Elysium main body and art book and music soundtrack. And what Mr. Inada wanted, Valkyrie and Hills acrylic stand. So that's included as well. And Valkyrie profile serial code. So serial code that allows users to play a Valkyrie profile. So that's collector's edition. And there may be a finite number. But I saw the display. It was impactful. So collector's edition. So it's almost sold out. So you better rush and apply. And in the TGS venue, as Inada-san said, there is exhibition space, so you can take a look yourself. So tomorrow you can come to TGS site and take a look yourself. And also this spray, disinfection spray is being handed out, and it's easy to use. So if you come tomorrow, then we will hand this to you. So just like purifying the soul, you can use this disinfection spray to purify the air around you, purify the virus. So it's almost time to finish up. But there are many products. So just like online shopping, let us do some introduction. So, looking at the slide first, Valkyrie Elysium and Divine Force of Star Ocean 6. The campaign for sale for PlayStation 4 5 present campaign is going to be conducted for those who bought a PlayStation 4 5 versions, and there is a special page created on this campaign, so please take a look. And Valkyrie series, Valkyrie Profile, which is the origin of Valkyrie series, a new movie has been added to this version, Valkyrie Profile Lennath. This is a place for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And this Valkyrie Profile Lennath is going to be released. And there's a digital deluxe edition. If you buy that, then you can enjoy this as well. And on September 29th, when Valkyrie Elysium is released. We are selling the Valkyrie Elysium official setting material on 29th of September, and on the October 5th we are starting the sale of original soundtrack for Valkyrie Elysium. And I do encourage you first to obtain the collector's edition. So now already time to finish up the Valkyrie part. But I'd like to receive your message to the audience before finishing. Mr. Inada, message from you. It was a short time, but I do hope that we could communicate the appeal of the game. The recording was conducted long time ago, so as a player, I'm looking forward to the release. Thank you everyone for watching today. So Egon, what kind of life is he gonna lead? Let's look forward to that. Yes, I seriously worked on this role. Zaya, you are cool. Okay? Mr. Kondo, the Valkyrie Elysium, as the Valkyrie series, is for the first time in 14 years as the console version. It came out as a console version for the first time in 14 years. And regarding the background music, Motoe Sakuraba is the composer, and more than 100 tunes or melodies are incorporated. So together with original soundtrack, I do hope you enjoy that. And from the field to battle, you can transition seamlessly. So please pay attention to that as you play the game. And thank you very much for watching today. So the battle is going to be more speedy, so experienced version can be downloaded. So please, I do encourage you to play that. So now we have come to the end of Valkyrie Elysium part. So please say goodbye to the Valkyrie Elysium team. So that was the first part. So Mr. Kondo, Mr. Inada, thank you very much for being with me today.
頑張っていた人たちが一番幸せになれればいいのに。でも私たちが生み出した社会っていうシステムはそんな正しくは機能しなかったのよ。自然豊かなレーテの村で大地を耕し作物を育て季節の実りとともにあなたは生活をする。しかし季節の変わり目に訪れる命を枯らす四季。仲間たちと共にあなたは四季の謎を突き止めるため旅路へ。冒険や出会いを繰り返しやがてそれは世界の真実に迫っていくことに。この星から四季をなくそう。科学者をなめないで。迷える者たち魂の安息を。僕が君を。
人類よ、私がデザインした滅亡を受け入れるがいい。
おはよう、私の出番ね。あんたのそういうところ美しいと思うわ。人の心の力を信じたから。かつて人は教えを作ったのではないでしょうか。これは生命と共に生きる人々がこの世の断りに抗う物語。ハーベステラ。
Now, live simulation RPG Harvestella live stream. The latter part of today's live stream is about live simulation RPG Harvestella, to be released on November 4th. and I will be continuing moderating this session. And with me today are... Hello, nice to meet you, everyone. I am Taka Daisuke, producer of Harvestella. Taka-san, thank you very much. And nice to meet you. I'm Furuya Hiroto, the director of Harvestella. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Now, Harvestella is in progress, right? Yes, we got over a lot of challenges and hurdles, so you are now harvesting Harvestella. Yes, we released demo versions and we received a lot of feedback, so we'd like to work very hard to brush up and improve to the very end. Thank you. Harvestella, today we'd like to listen a lot about attractive points about this game. Now, yes, we'd like to get into this game. What this game is? Yes, Harvestella. This is a fantasy world with various seasons and life simulation RPG where you can enjoy living in the world. Usually, life simulation RPG like some cute or comforting, living a slow life, but this time you can live a very enjoyable but serious life in a fantastic world. This is how it came about. And nice sound as well. Yes, the composer, Mr. Shina Go, I've known him and I asked him to make some songs and pieces for this world. Yes, thank you very much. So, seasons, spring, summer, fall, winter, and you have some quietus. This is the season death, right? Yes. I'm going to just talk about the season death later. Yes, and it sounds like slow life. That is what you always imagine about life simulation RPG, but this is totally different from Harvestella. Some say that this is a high-speed life RPG, especially demo version, and has a very fast time, so it passes very fast in the demo version. So before the release, we'd like to do our best to try to adjust the speed of time passing in the game. Yes, we are now working hard to strike the right balance, and please look forward to it. Okay, thank you very much. And about this game, yes, we'd like to see some video, and yes, please take a look at this. Yes, now, you can see in this game, this is the world where we'd like to live in, the fantasy world we'd like to live in. And the character is authentic. The key here, 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, are actually represented in each city. And this is the city of spring, you can see. Cherry blossoms for the entire year, actually, in this city, from the morning to the night. That old guy is looking at cherry blossom. Yes, this is beautiful. And this is another one. Yes, totally different. But this is the city of summer in the game. This is the city next to the port, and there are a lot of fishermen. They live a life while fishing. You can find beaches as well. So how you live totally different in each city. True. Yes, we try to make difference between cities, but at sea you cannot grow anything. Well, salt would damage every crop. Yes, but there are actually specific seeds of plants that you can buy in this city. For example, yes, you can explore a lot of cities around the world, and you can collect some seeds of plants and so on. I see. And this is the city of winter. Wow, it looks so harsh. So it's under severe environment. Oh, that same old guy. Well.
ちょっとこの後出てくるんですけど、
Anyway,
教団という組織が冬の町では、まあその成長しているというか、町になっているそのあたりの物語が展開されていく。
order, and there are some adventure related to the city. So you can find some cathedral in the city.
こちらもこちらだけの種があるという。
And you can find some specific seeds in the city. Yes, there are various items you can get in each city. Thank you. So each city has different characters and story unfolds in each city. Yes, in the demo version we disclose only up to chapter 2, but from chapter 3 you can visit various cities around the world where you can make progress about various storylines. You have some side stories in addition to the main story. Yes, so the full version is what we can expect a lot from. So, Fantasy World Life Simulation RPG. And in this world, as you mentioned earlier, there's some series storyline as well. And we'd like to see that as well. Please take a look at this. Wow. So, the season of death. Quietness. Nobody's there. True. The season of the quietness. This is the season we've added to this world. In this world, there are additional seasons in addition to spring, summer, fall, winter. In between, you have quietus, the season death. In between, so you have 4 quietuses. This is the field you can find all the crops are dead. Oh, they are dead. During the gameplay, you can tell when quietus comes. So before the quietus comes, you need to harvest all the crops. You need to make a plan to do that in advance. I'm going to go to the city, and in the city you can find some particles floating in the air, and this is not good for your health actually. This is not good for your health, and everybody stays home. Wow. But this character goes out. Yes, this is the protagonist, so she walks around. She cannot stay at home. Well, not staying at home. Yes, all the stores are closed, and everybody is worried about quietus. So you have 4 quietus seasons every year. Yes, so when quietus comes, all the life would be in crisis, and we have to do something about this. Yes, we have to do something. So that is the main story of Harvestella. But this is a game, so I think usually you have some time constraints in the game. But in the demo game there's some time constraints, but in the full version we don't have any time constraints, so you can spend as much time as you'd like and to play this game. Oh, I see. So you can grow some crops. You can grow crops forever. Yes, there's no problem at all. And you can live for 10 years or 20 years living in this world. That is totally fine. Perfect. So you can live together with quietus. That is okay. Yes, of course we'd like the player to complete the game. But yes, that is okay.
So there are many ways of enjoying this game, and you can set your own rules in playing this game. So you can try to quickly complete the game. Or you can work on making money in this game, and there are many ways of enjoying it. So that's interesting. So 2 elements were merged. It must have been difficult because it was never done before. Yeah, our predecessors worked on many things, but what we wanted to do was to bring the worldview of fantasy, a serious world, and what kind of fun can we provide in such a world, and what kind of lifestyle shall we arrange in the fantasy world? That's what we thought about. So while enjoying slow life of agriculture, at the same time players can enjoy the story with depth. So lifestyle, exchange, and adventure. These are the keywords. Please take a look at the video. So first, let me cover the lifestyle portion. So every day in the morning you wake up in your house, and there is a cycle every day. So on top right you see the clock, 6:20 a.m. So yeah, farmers get up early, and at home, so this is the home. So it's big, spacious, so you can cook and do many things. Oh, I heard a voice. Yes. So housemate's voice. So there's a field. So agricultural crops are being grown. So yeah, having seen the season of death, it's a lively. So it's a fantasy. So unique vegetables can be found. So it's a good harvesting. So in the middle you can find a sprinkler. So sprinkler is spraying water. So sprinkler in a fantasy world. That's good. And wheat field. So, oh, that's so quick. That's charge action. That's what's called charge action. You can quickly do the harvesting. Then JA, the Japan Agricultural Association, will come warning that. So there are fairies, and the fairies support the character. And the fairies help the players do the quick harvesting. How can you bring the fairies? So as you proceed with the main story, they get on the bandwagon and they have favors to ask. For example, how many of such and such crops they want you to grow, and when you support them, then they return the favor. So now wheat is being processed in this equipment. So the crops are being processed for to cook for the cooking purpose later. Then these the livestock. Never seen this kind of livestock. What are they? There is an option of stroking. So they are birds, and they lay eggs. And you can name those birds. So they are livestock. Actually, my pet bird is has a name called green pepper, by the way. So you can call your animal or pets whatever you want. And there are unique animals, and you can get milk from your livestock, I guess. So since this is a fantasy world, so this is the waterside farm. So crops that like water are being grown here. For example, wasabi. As you see, the water has been poured, so you do not have to pour water onto these crops. But the season of death arrives here as well, right? Yes. So there are various settings where you lead your everyday life. Now, let's cover adventure. Please take a look at the video. This is the inside of a dungeon. So the players are engaging in the battle. So monsters are awaiting you inside the dungeon, and with a press of a button you can engage in the battle.
ジョブというものがありまして、それを切り替えながら戦っていくんですけど、これ見ての通り、2人仲間がパーティー編成されています。
Job, and you switch jobs in fighting, and you work with your comrades in fighting monsters. And how do you find the comrades? Well, as you proceed with main story, then you encounter those comrades. They are living in various villages or towns. So gradually they join the party. So I've switched jobs, and now I'm using 2 swords at the same time. And there are weaknesses. So by switching jobs, you can cover for the weaknesses, because each character has his or her own strengths. So, and this is a remote weapon. There are many types of weapons, and you can cover for and protect your comrades. So that's wonderful. That's cool weapon. Okay, thank you very much. So there is an adventure aspect, and there was dungeon. There are dungeons across the map, and maybe the dungeons have something to do with the season of death, I suppose. I believe there must be some linkage there. Okay, so next, so there was a mention about the party members. So could you explain the characters? Okay. So please take a look at the slide. This is the protagonist or main character. So these are the comrades. So there are various towns and they live in different towns. For example, this character Area. So this girl time warped from the future. This boy handles a spear. And Estina is a teacher at an orphanage. She uses swords. Next character is Emo. She's a diva at a bar. Does she fight? Yes. So there is some kind of unworldly air around her. Does she drink a lot? Maybe, but if so, then she cannot sing any longer. Then Heine. Heine is an inventor.
シュリカというキャラクターですね。これ後ろにちょっとうっすらと書かれてるんですけど、宙を舞う不思議な光の刃で戦う。
You see that, but her weapon is a floating sword of light.
こちらは弾丸を飛ばす不思議な武器で戦う。
Mercenary. He has this mysterious weapon that releases bullets. Then, lastly, Dianthus. Omen, one of the omens that are said to be the cause for the season of death. With high heels. So there are mysterious characters, and I look forward to finding more about them. And I'm told there are exchanges with party members. So let's look. Take a look. So please look at the video regarding the interaction with party members. Just like side story, each character has his or her own story. So as you proceed with the story, so each character has his or her own issues or worries in life. So as you get to know them, you get to know the story of each character. At the beginning, since they are people, they are closed up. They don't abruptly start talking about their heavy stories, serious stories. But gradually you build trusting relations. So at this point, the level of trust is 0, but through the event, you build trust. So you build a trust, then I guess there's benefit in lifestyle and battle as well.
And also, you can receive some reward as well. I think they are intertwined, battle, fights, well, or your daily life in the field as well. True. But Cress, this person is actually exceptional. She's not a person who fights in the battle. But characters for the battle, there are some characters that you can interact with, you can build a relationship with. So she will support us, and we look forward to how she will support us. Yes, in the demo session, after the demo version, you can start this kind of stories with interaction with characters from Chapter 3. Let's look forward to it. Now, not just main story, but also you can interact with characters in the city. You can build friendship with them as well. So interaction, adventure, and your daily life, you can enjoy various elements. And earlier, as we mentioned earlier, music is the part that is attractive as well, and we received some video message as well.
ハーベストラの作曲を担当した椎名剛です。よろしくお願いします。
HARVESTELLA, I'm Go
Shina. 楽しかったですね。
Yes, when I was composing the background music for the battle, that was quite exciting. There were ups and downs and contrasts in the music. And I wanted to create something so with some contrast with the world in a rock and roll-like sound. What I struggled most is actually the background music in the city or music in the room. No matter how I listen to it, I need to make the song that you will not get tired of. I wanted to make the music so that, with some tweaks that will not be tiring to listen to repetitive times. When I read this scenario, this HARVESTELLA, I learned that there are a lot of things you can do, and I wanted to express that in songs and pieces in music. I was told that I can combine a lot of genre of music in it, and also it's like when I looked at the recipes of the foods or meals and the game, that was also exciting, interesting as well, and that gave me some clue in what kind of pieces I should make, or some color or nuances. You cannot tell from just illustrations, but the smell or scent, and there are some plants you can come up with, trees. All of the surrounding elements gave me some inspiration on music that I composed in HARVESTELLA. In that regard, I was able to create a lot of pieces. You can play this game for a very long time. Please play this game, and also please appreciate the music as well. I worked very hard. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Shina, for your message. Yes, meals, foods as well. Yes, we worked hard in illustration meals. You should have brought this. Oh, I forgot. But yes, you look forward to it in the full game version. So we are now reaching the end of the introduction of Harvest, and we'd like to recap what we've introduced to you. Live simulation RPG game HARVESTELLA, November 4th for the Switch version and November 5th on Steam. Please play demo version on Nintendo Switch, and when you tweet your thoughts on Twitter, then we are going to give you some special gifts in a campaign we are going to announce it, so please follow the official Twitter. You can play it. And Valkyrie ELYSIUM and HARVESTELLA TGS2022 special, we are reaching the end of this program. Now, Kondo-san, Inada-san for Valkyrie ELYSIUM, please join us again. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to ask you a brief closing remark from each of you, please. Taka-san. Yes, HARVESTELLA demo version. Yes, thank you very much for playing the demo version of HARVESTELLA. We've received a lot of opinions and feedback on the version, and we are now working very hard to adjust it to strike the best balance. Please look for the full game version and play HARVESTELLA. Thank you very much, Taka-san. Next up, please. Yes, live simulation RPG HARVESTELLA. We got together to complete this game. Please enjoy playing the game. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you, thank you. Now, Kondo-san from Valkyrie ELYSIUM. Yes. This is the first time in 14 years of the game console version. We are distributing demo version. Please play our game. Thank you, thank you. Last but not least, Inada-san, please. Valkyrie ELYSIUM, yes. Well, I thought I'm interested in the HARVESTELLA actually in the image. Thank you for saying so. Yes, I'm looking forward to both games. Yes, thank you very much for your comments. The Valkyrie ELYSIUM and HARVESTELLA, please reserve both versions, both games. And with that, we'd like to conclude the Valkyrie ELYSIUM HARVESTELLA TGS2022 special live streaming. Thank you very much. See you next time. TGS, there's another day tomorrow as well.